Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, ladies and gentlemen, and all in between, and welcome back to part 7 of Lord of the Rings Online. When last we left off, we did a bit of matchmaking in the Shire, and we got old Eldo here, a new girlfriend. But now we have to, unfortunately, leave the romance behind and continue on our quest to deal with some troublesome goblins. I'm thinking in future, actually, I'm going to start cutting down my videos for Lord of the Rings to about 25 minutes to 30 minutes, and I'll do more editing on them, so less travelling and more just in between doing the main bits of the quest, but we'll see how that goes. So we'll take out Knickerbreakers in this swamp for the first part at least. If we can find any. As well as take out two goblin chieftains, Gurtstaz and Guzrum. We're heading down here anyway, so that's where the two guys are, I imagine. Ah, that looks like where you might find an enemy goblin commander. Let's just charge in bear form, I think. And there's the leader. He's got quite a good bit of health. I think we're gonna be okay. Now where's the other fella? He's just here. Apparently. Ah, there he is. We'll get him in a second to deal with all these guys. I'm just gonna go back to man form and heal a bit. We've lost a few little, my inventory is full again, great. Let's go straight for the boss. Not a bottom. Yeah, the idea about taking those two out was that it would make the goblins fight among each other, which would stop them from attacking the Shire, well, Stadl. Oh, there are two quests are here. Roderick and Nika friend.
Will you give me a moment of your time, friend?
Hello there, enjoying a nice stroll through the marshes. I don't meet too many folk that can stand the smell, or the bug, or the damp. So it's always nice to meet a kindred spirit. Say hello, Sninkin. Who's a good boy then? The Knickerbreaker in the cage responds only with the angry clicking sound. That wasn't nice, Sninkin. I don't know what's gotten into you. He's got a Knickerbreaker as a pet. He might be hungry. In fact, he might be wanting his favourite food, sicklefly wings. If you kill a few of the greater sickleflies, you'll find enough wings to satisfy Sninkin. That might cheer him up. Sure thing, we can do that. There's a little chest beside him as well. I need to have a key for that. Now, well done, Runlina. With those two dealt with, I think our imminent concerns for Staddle will be closed. Return to Watcher Redweed in Staddle and tell him of your success here. You're a cool-looking ranger. Now.
Greetings.
Excellent, Runlina. It'll be a while before the Knickerbocker population again grows to be a threat to Staddle. It is good to know I can rely on you to deal with dangers to the town that do not walk on two legs. Still, I fear everyone is so excited about the goblins that they've forgotten the other dangers lurk in the marsh wars. There's another threat I would ask your assistance with.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Oh, take out more spiders. The Midgewater Marshes hide many dangerous creatures, as you have seen, and I intend to make sure that all threats to the people of Staddle are addressed. I've heard the farmers complaining about finding a particularly deadly breed of spiders crawling in their fields. It seems that their presence is focused somewhere between the old Marshwater Fort and the woods sedge ruins in the marshes. They've both overrun both these old ruins, and I worry what might happen if they decide to come to Staddle in greater numbers. I'd appreciate if you would lessen the threat by killing a few of these dreadful creatures and their queen. We'll try.
Greetings, friend.
Ah, those wings are just the kind that Snicken likes. You saved me some trouble hunting down those great sickle flies. Now here's a treat for you. I'll give you the key to my chest over there. I'll put all the treasures I find in the marshes in there. Maybe you'll find something you like. And the next time you make a pleasant stroll through the Midwater Marshes, stop by and say hello. I have to get rid of something. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I should be using these extra XP gains.
Hello there.
And level 13. Wow, he gave us a lot of XP just from that one quest. It is as I feared, Runlina. If the goblins have already spread so far throughout the Midwater Marshes, they intend to stay. If it were not for the spider infestation of the ruins in the northern stretch of the marshes, I would expect the goblins to seize those as well. The increasing number of goblins in the Midwater Marshes troubles me. True, but I am even more concerned about the weapons some of them appear to be wielding. Swords and axes are bad enough, but the strange oil some of these goblins carry is likely to do much greater damage. I'm not thinking only of the farms and crops of Staddle, though the threat of fire to food and pipeweed is immense. I'm thinking of the little folk. This is a threat beyond them, I think. The more of these fire-wielding goblins we can defeat here in the marshes, the fewer will remain to threaten Staddle. I need you to deal with them, and quickly. So we completed one deed by doing quests, which is good. And do more quests in another 15 quests in Bree. Let's head and do these two particular quests. Talk to Watcher Redweed and bring the Fennel's feet back. Yeah, there she is. We're going bare for this. Not a bother to us. Nice, just 4 more Brood Watchers and this quest is done, so you might as well finish it off over here. Take out 50 goblins. There's an ancient altar there. I don't know what that is. An ancient altar of Anorian construction upon which you can find evidence of recent activity as if some rite or ritual has been held here. New deed, the history of the Dunedain. just find the altars. That's cool. Yeah, we've got those fennel seeds for Eldo. We can hand in.
Oh, woe is me.
You brought me that. You brought me the fennel seeds. Good, good. Give them here, and I'll boil them up with the rest of this. There we go. Take this remedy to Gar and let him drink it. He may not much like it, but make sure he drinks it all the same. He recovers soon. And water redweed. You've done well, Runlina. Very well indeed. I reckon the goblins will be unable to mount an organized attack on the town without the leadership of those goblin chieftains. You performed a great service for both men and hobbits, Runlina, and I'm sure the town of Staddle is in your debt. Now Bree must know of our, well, I suppose it is really your great victory. I mean, neither of these I'll actually buy, but anyway, or I'll use. Let me quickly just sell this stuff to somebody.
What can I do for you? Quit dawdling and tell me what you want. Why are you bothering me?
I'm sure I can use all this stuff a lot more, but for now I don't know what to do with it.
What do you need? Stay a moment.
You see, the Watchers and I have been stationed in Saddle for only a short time to the defence of the little folk here. What with all the trouble we've heard Archer and Coombe had, it seemed a wise thing to defend Staddle, especially since the crops feed much of Breeland. My superior, Second Watcher, Heathshaw, should know of our victories, and that Staddle appears to be safe, at least for the moment. I do not leave my post though, so could I ask you to bring my report to the Second Watcher, Heathshaw, in Breetown? He'll probably be near the Boar Fountain. Just head north of the road towards Coombe and turn left at the signpost. Well, we've got 2 quests to go talk to him now, which is good. But we're not going to head there just yet because we've still got a couple of quests to finish up before we head up to Bree. And still, yeah, our main quest is... Our prologue hasn't even been sorted yet. Gar sniffs at the herbal remedy and then laps some of it up. He slowly drinks the rest of the mixture. Longo looks at you expectantly.
I'm sorry. My thoughts were elsewhere.
That remedy should make him feel a lot better. Good boy, Gar, that'll do. You must have eaten something that disagreed with you, that's all. Here, you can wash that remedy down with... Hey now, what's this? I drew this water from the town well this morning, but it sure smells odd. Is this what made Gar sick? Ah, so we're onto something here.
I'm sure it's a bother, but I could use your help.
I think there's something wrong with the water in the town well, Runlina. It certainly smells peculiar, that's for sure, and would explain why Gar has been feeling poorly. Could it be that something has gotten into the well and poisoned the water? That would be terrible, but it seems likely. Go and tell Lily Underhill. We can't have people drinking from the well until it can clean the water somehow. Lily lives over yonder, east of Boggs' farm. Well, we'll have to help them out with the well as well. And we can talk to Constable Tanglereed now as well. Tangle Rush.
What do you need?
Ho there, what cause have you to be running around like that? Torridan is dead. That can't be. I saw him not too long ago. He had me deliver a message to his kinsman at the cave across the Midwater Marshes. When I went to deliver the message, I found the cave empty. I'm on duty now, or I'd make the journey across the marshes myself. Maybe you'd go instead. Follow the road out of Staddle to the east. Down the slope leading to the marshes. Cross straight through, but be careful. The Midwater Marshes have become a dangerous place of late. Do your best to steer clear of the Marshwater Fort at the heart of the marshes, though. The cave is set at the foot of a tall hill near the entrance to the Midwater Pass. And dangerous boars.
Might I take a moment of your time?
The good folk of Staddle provide much of Bree land with fresh farm-grown food, and they have our thanks for it. Our captain and Bree has assigned my fellows and me to keep watch over this town. Recently there's been an increase in the wild animals outside Staddle. If we don't do something, one of the little folk is bound to be attacked on his way home from the fields, and the town will be in an uproar. Constable Bulger reported a large number of boars by his home southeast of here. His house is due south of the widow Forewarn's farm. If you could take care of those boars, it would be a big help. And so we shall do that. But for now I'm going to leave it there, so I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all in the next part, and if you can, please consider giving a like or subscribing to the channel to stay with me along for this journey. So I'll see you all soon, take care and have a nice day.